Hello students, welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at, or we are continuing the CSEC Social Studies paper 2 2018. So we are specifically looking at question 3A of this paper, and it is the question on sustainable development and use of resources. All right, so we're going to begin now. So question 2.1 says, define the term birth rate. Birth rate is the number of births per thousand population in a specific year. So the number of births per thousand in a population in a specific year. And that was just 2 marks. 2, state 2 factors that can affect the birth rate in a country. Now, there are many factors that you can write for your answer for this question. So, 2 factors that can affect the birth rate in a country are 1, education. So, we have more women acquiring higher education. 2, economic status. 3, availability of family planning. 4, female employment. And as I said before, there are many other factors that affects the birth rate in a country. So I've just given you 4 of such factors. Question B, the table below shows population data for a Caribbean country. Study it and then answer the questions that follows. So the table is showing the ages 60 to 65 and over for males, females, 14,950, 50 to 59 age group, 40 to 49 age group, 30 to 39 age group, 20 to 29, 10 to 19, and 0 to 9. So you can look at the figures that are there for the males and the females. So the question is, based on the table, state the age group with the smallest number of males in the population. And based on the table, you can go back to the table and look at this answer. The age group with the smallest number of males in the population is between the age group 60 to 65 and over. State the age group with the smallest number of females in the population. So the age group with the smallest number of females in the population based on the table is the age group 40 to 49 years. Question 3. Explain one way in which the government of a country may plan to address any changes in the 10 to 19 age group. And before I answer this question, I want to say a big thank you to all of my subscribers. And if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time and you love these videos, you can just hit that subscribe button, like and share this video. So one way in which the government of a country may plan to address any changes in the 10 to 19 age group is providing employment opportunities for this youthful population. So based on the table, if you look back at the table, you'll see that the age group, 10 to 19 age group, by the time they reach the ages 20 to 29, the population is decreasing. We have less persons in that age group, right? And a number of factors could have contributed to this decrease in the population at that time, such as migration, brain drain, persons migrating. Once they reach between the age group 20 to 29, they choose to migrate they may choose to migrate to other countries, right? So the government may address this change by providing employment opportunities for this youthful population, and also they could develop their healthcare facilities, also educational facilities. So whatever reasons that are causing this age group to decrease, the government can address that reason, right? So there are many other ways that you could write in which the government of a country may plan to address any changes in the 10 to 19 age group. Suggest 3 actions a government may take to reduce the movement of a population from rural areas to urban areas. 6 marks. Part B of this question, you are going to explain why each action suggested is likely to be successful. And as usual, I will tell you, do not confuse part A of this question with part B. It's 2 different questions, right? So in part A, which is your first paragraph, you're going to suggest your actions which the government may take to reduce the movement of population from rural areas to urban areas, and you get 6 marks. In your second paragraph, you are going to explain why you believe that each actions that you have suggested in part B of the question is likely to be successful. So in answering this question, first you write your strategy or your action, and in your next paragraph you're going to write your justification. Why do you believe that the strategy will work? And then you'll get your 6 marks. And as I always tell students also, there are no wrong or right strategies. As long as you can justify, you can explain, you can tell why you believe that the strategy that you have suggested is likely to work, you'll be getting your full marks. All right, students? So these are just some of the strategies that I have come up with. So 3 actions a government may take to reduce the movement of a population from rural areas to urban areas are: Action 1, developing or providing better educational opportunities for citizens living in rural areas, such as universities. So most time you'll find that the universities, the traditional high schools, they are located in the urban areas, right? So if the government can invest in developing the educational opportunities for citizens living in the rural areas, and this is my explanation, this strategy will work because if more educational institutions are developed in rural areas, citizens wanting to acquire higher education will not have to migrate to the urban areas after finishing school, right? So these persons will also help to develop their rural communities, because if they have the universities in their areas, once they're finished studying, they'll be able to get jobs in their rural areas, thus developing the rural communities. Action 2, building or relocating industries in rural areas. Now, why do I believe that this strategy will work? This strategy will work because this will open opportunities, job opportunities for citizens, right? So most of the times, one of the reasons for migrating to urban areas is for job opportunities. So if these opportunities are available in the rural areas, this will reduce the unemployment rate and also reduce the number of people wanting to migrate to the urban areas to seek jobs. And these jobs in the urban areas, most of the times, the salary is quite good. So not only should the government develop job opportunities in rural areas or build industries to provide jobs for citizens living in rural areas, but they should also ensure that the salary is also good for these rural citizens. Action 3, improve. So action 3, improving, developing social amenities in rural areas such as electricity, water, roads, etc. Why do I believe that this strategy will work? This strategy will work because rural citizens will be compelled to live comfortable in their rural communities. Therefore, they will not have the urge to migrate to urban areas, right? Because they believe that the social amenities in their communities are poor, or because they need developing. right? So this will be developed. The social amenities in the rural areas will be developed, right? And this will also prevent overpopulation in urban areas, right? So because the citizens in the rural areas, they will not have to migrate to urban areas to seek better social amenities. This will help to also prevent overpopulation in urban areas, right? And there are many other actions that you can write for strategies or actions that the government may use to curtail or address the migration of citizens from rural to urban areas. I want you to leave some of those strategies, some of those actions in the comment section, and I also want you to provide a justification as to why you believe that the action you have suggested is likely to be successful. All right, students, so I want you to practice answering these paper 2 questions, because usually paper 1 is not the problem, right? Because the multiple choice keep on coming back, but students oftentimes find it challenging in answering the paper 2 questions. So let us have some discussion in the comment sections. Post your answers and we will see how prepared you are for your social studies examination. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. Please look out for another social studies video that will assist you in your preparation for your examination.